are jumpy. Oh, here you go. Okay, let's get started. Let's do our stretching. All right. Get wide stance, toes forward. And switch. All right, let's rotate, pressing through that back heel, arms up overhead, big arch in that back. And switch. Reaching for our toes. And switch. All right, quads. And straighten that leg through. And switch. And straighten that leg through. All right, big hip circles. Ready, and 1. And let's reverse it. And tighten up for big arm circles forward for 1. And reverse. And then chest crisscross. Okay, we're just gonna get warmed up. We're gonna do 3 exercises, just no equipment needed, 2 sets total, just to get our body warmed up, starting with 10 jumping jacks. All right, starting up, ready, 10 and 1. And 10. Okay, now we're gonna do the squat to floor tap. So this is a floor reach. So this is reaching for the floor and then switching out for 10 total. Ready, and reach for 1, switch it out. And 10. All right, 20 alternating squat side kicks. Ready, squat and kick for 1. Switch sides. $19 and $20. Let's start at the top. 10 jumping jacks. Ready, and 1. All right, 4 reaches. Ready, and 1. Switch it out. And 10 alternating squat side kicks. Ready, and 1. $19, $20. All right, grabbing a heavier set of weights. Bear with me. All right, we're gonna start with, this is gonna be all lower body. We're just doing 2 sets total, but everything in this set is gonna be lower body leg work. All right, so starting With the waist by side, we're doing curtsy lunges, staying on the same side for 10. Ready, let's step back for 1. I'm gonna give you our arms a rest in between the total set before we start up. And 10, let's switch it out. Ready, other side. Nine, and we've got 10. Okay, now we're gonna go into a deadlift. So again, palms facing in, slight by the knees, sliding down, looking ahead, keeping it back flat for 10 total. Make sure you're coming all the way up. Ready, slide down, looking ahead, flat back. Eight. And 10. Okay, weights by my side. We're now doing front lunges, staying on the same side for 10 before we switch it out. Ready, stepping forward for 10. Ready, and 1. And 10. Other side, ready, step forward. And there's 10. All right, deadlifts again. All right, palms facing in, sliding down, popping that butt back slightly too for deadlift for 1. And 10. All right, staying with the lunge series. We're gonna hold weights by my side. We're stepping back now for back lunges for 10. Again, staying on the same side. Ready, step back and go straight into that back lunge. Nine, and we've got 10. All right, let's switch it out. Nine, and we've got 10. Okay, now again, imagine we're doing the deadlifts again for 10. Ready, slide down. Nine, and 10, coming all the way up. All right, now the last lunge set that we're doing, or lunge exercise, is gonna be the side lunge. So we're running out directions to go. So we're stepping over, and again, this is where you're reaching for that foot, and you step over for 10, ready, yep, and it's 2. toes pointed forward and feet parallel. And we've got 10 coming all the way up and switch sides, ready, step over and reach for 1. All right. And 10. All right, deadlifts we're going for. Sorry. All right, deadlift, sliding down, looking ahead, ready. Eight. And 10, come all the way up. Okay, let's give our arms a break for 1 second, shake it out. We're gonna start that whole set over again, just switching out those deadlifts for a sumo squat, all right? So again, you can kind of know what to expect here. We're gonna start again with the curtsy lunge, shaking the fingers, shaking the arms out, grabbing all those weights. Let's start at the top for the curtsy lunge, 10 on one side. Ready, let's step back. Ready, and 1. And 10, I'm gonna switch it out. Ready, other side. And we've got 10. Okay, all the way up. All right, sumo squat is toes out, palms in, sliding down a wall, looking straight ahead for 10. 1. And we've got 10 all the way up, tighten it up. All right, stepping forward, alternating front lunges on 10 on one side, switch it out then for 1. And 10, up and over to the other side. Ready, step forward 1. And 10. Okay, sumo squat, toes out, palms in, looking ahead. Ready, squat for 1. And 10 all the way up. All right, tighten it up, back lunge, stay on the same side for 10. Ready, step back, go straight in that back lunge. And 10, switch it out. and 10. All right, sumo squat, palms in, toes out, sliding down. Ready? 1, and 10. Okay, this is the last of the lunge series. All right, stepping over side lunge. Ready? Step over, reach for 1. And 10 all the way up and switch sides. Ready? Step over and reach for 1. And 10 all the way up. All right, toes out, palms in. This is the last of the standing leg work for the day. And we've got 10. Okay, all the way up. Grab something to drink. We're gonna go now into a standing upper body set. All right, so I'm gonna actually make sure that you have one of your heavier sets and then a mid to lightweight set as well. With mine over here. And we'll get started. So we're gonna start with a shoulder press again. Again, this is where I want you to start with sort of heavy, mid to heavy, whatever your poison may be. All right, so I'll make sure that legs are hip distance apart, slight bend the knees, palms facing forward, sort of in that goalpost position, and press up for 1. And 10, let's switch it out. One weight down, other weight up, ready, and press for 1. This is 9 and 10. Okay, now bring both those weights to your side. Palms are gonna face in. We're doing a hammer curl, alternating sides. So it's 20 total, and that's the hammer curl, palms facing in. Ready, and 1. Make sure release all the way down before I lift the other. This is 18. And we've got 20. Okay, now I want if you to stay with those same heavier weights. This is that fun and popular windmill. So toes forward, heavy weight down, and hoping same heavy weight up, but not switching that top weight for something lighter. Looking at that extended arm up as you slide down and coming all the way up for 10. And 10. All right, let's switch it out. Ready, extend and slide for 1. This is much tighter side for me. And 10 all the way up. Okay, I'm gonna switch these out for something a little lighter. Actually, that's a lie. Actually, yes, I am. I'm going to tell you, give you options here. You can either take one of your heavier weights. I want something a little heavier, so I'm going to take one of those heavy weights. That's that tricep overhead extension. So this is where you're squeezing those elbows together. Or what I'm going to do, which is going to be taking two of my lighter weights, holding those weights together, palms up overhead, same position, and we're doing that tricep extension for 10. Ready? Squeeze the elbows together. 1. And 10. All right, now last but not least, the front lat lift, doing 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So this is palms facing in, same weight to mid side, mid weight, ready for 10, lift up 1 to shoulder height. And 10, switch it out. And 10. All right, let's start from the top. All right, so I'm switching back to my heavier weights. We're doing that overhead shoulder press. So I'm going for those heavier weights. One weight my side, palms facing forward, ready, shoulder press for 1. And 10. All right, down by my side, other one up, ready, and 1. And 10. All right, now both ways to my side, palms facing in for the hammer curl for 20 total. Alternating, ready, and 1. $19, $20. All right. Widen that stance, toes forward, one weight down, one weight up, extend, slow down, slide down as you look up for 1, keeping everything straight and long. And 10. All right, let's switch it out. Ready? Slide down, look up for 1. And 10. All right, now I'm going to switch to mine now for that overhead tricep extension. For 10 total, ready, 1 heavy or 2 lighter. Arms up, overhead, squeezing those elbows together, ready, press for 1. And 10. All right, front lat lift for 10. Ready, and lift for 1. and 10. I'm switching out. Ready? 1. And 10. Okay, hate to break it to you guys. We're doing 3 sets of this total. All right, so I want to switch out. We're doing one more. Well, good news is your last standing set of work today. So I'm going to grab again for those heavier weights. I'm going into that overhead shoulder press. So slight by the knees, toes forward, wide bit stance, ready, press up for 1. And 10. All right, switch it up. Ready, other side up, ready, and 1. And 10. All right, now we're doing hammer curls. So palms facing in, 20 total. Ready, lift up, and then release all the way down before other side. $19 and $20. Okay, now widen up my stance, toes forward, heavy weight down, hopefully heavy weight up, and slide down, looking up for 1. Make sure you're coming all the way up. And 10. All right, switching it out. Ready, extend, slide down. 1. And 10, all the way up. All right, switching it out. That's what you're going for. Regardless, we're doing that overhead tricep extension. We're getting close. Get down the mat, weight up overhead. Ready, and press up for 1. And 10. All right, and this is it. The last standing work, side or front lat lift for 10. Ready, and 1. Make sure you keep that control up as well as down. And 10. I'm switching out. And we've got 10. Okay. All right. When you come down the mat, bring bring basically your lighter set, the set total set, and one of your heavier weights with you, just for an option. I'll show you the exercise as we get to it. You can choose again what you weight you would like to use in that. But we're going to start with no weight to begin with. This is our ab set. So coming all the way down, we're going to do something a little different where the leg drops. So we're going to start with This is a leg drop to start with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my palm down by my side, as we usually do. I'm gonna cross my right foot ankle over my left, and I'm gonna do 5 leg drops in this position, and then I'm gonna switch it out left over right for 5, okay? So starting with that leg drop for 5, and then switching out, ready, and drop for 1. Make sure that small in the back does not lift. Keeping that control. Up, and now switch out the ankles for the last 5. And this is 10. Okay, now I'm gonna grab onto one of my lighter weights. In this exercise, you do not need a weight at all. I'm just throwing that in if you guys wanna get a little bit bonus pull on this. And we're doing that dying bug. So this is where my palm, weight in this hand, my left hand, my palms are facing my feet. I'm gonna extend my arm to hover and my opposite leg to hover, staying on that same side for 10. Again, you can always opt out with no weight for 10. Ready, and drop for 1. Keeping the other leg and hand or arm stationary. Nine and 10. I might have lost count there. Okay, switching it out. Other weight and other hand. Ready, release. It always, to get this started, my secret is always to kind of start with the hand release first and foot to follow, and that should get that rhythm going. And 10. All right, now I'm going to actually stay with these 2 light to mid weights. And now what's going to happen, I'm going to extend my feet up again. I'm going to have my weights in both my hands, and I am going to reach up for my left, coming down, and then reaching up for my right, coming down. We're doing 20 total. So it's a toe reach, but we're doing it opposite, this hands separately. So alternating sides for 20. Ready, reach for 1, come down, and other side 2. Ten. $19 and $20. Okay, and now this is where I'm going to go for that heavier weight. We are going to do a full sit up using that weight for 15. So again, that's holding that heavier weight at my chest. I'm rolling all the way up, using that weight to pull me up. If it's too much, you can just do a deep crunch instead. So sort of following, outline your body, pulling through with a straight arm. So 15 total. If you're doing that full sit up, ready, and come with me for 1. This is 10, 5 to go. And we've got 15. All right, coming all the way down. All right, we're going to start at the top. All right, so now we're going to come with the cross right over, left, palms down by my side for the leg drop for 10 total, and 5 on each side. Ready, and drop for 1. And let's switch. and 10. All right, now this is where I'm again reaching for that lighter weight. If I'm using a weight at all, coming up to that dying bug position, as I said, if you release your hand first, it kind of gets the momentum going, staying on the same side. Opposite hand and or arm and leg to hover for 1. Nine and 10, coming all the way up. I'm switching it out, ready. Release for 1. And 10. All right, now I'm going to grab that second weight. This is the alternating toe reaches with weights in hand, palms facing each other, feet up, and reaching for 1. Switch it out. $19 and $20. All right, weights to my side, grabbing for that 1 heavy weight, full sit-ups or deep crunches for 15. Ready, and 1. $14, and we've got 15. I'm going to come all the way down, and yep, there's 3. All right, so we're going to start at the top. This is where we're going to finish, though. So look at this way. We're at the end. So palms down by my side, right over left, dropping for 5, switching it out, 1. All right, and switch. And 10. All right, grabbing on that light weight, palms facing feet, legs up, keeping that 90-degree angle, and releasing the opposite hand and leg to hover for 1. Nine and 10. Let's switch it out. Ready, and release for 1. And 10. All the way up. All right, I'm grabbing for that second lighter weight. Palms facing in, feet up. And let's climb and reach for those toes for 1. $19, $20. All right, and this is the last final one before we get a stretch. Switching out 1 heavier weight, deep crunch or full sit-ups for 15. Ready, and pull up for 1. And we've got 15 coming all the way back down, releasing that weight. And that's it. Let's stretch. Okay, legs up overhead. You can see me good. All right, legs up, arms up overhead, legs long on the mat. Couple big deep breaths. All right, now let's hug those knees in and let's roll side to side. I'm gonna keep hugging that right knee, extend that left long, a little tighter. And then that left hand's gonna pull it across as I roll and twist myself out, looking over that right shoulder and extended arm. All right, switch it out. Let's extend that right, hug in that left. And then that right hand's gonna pull that left leg across as I extend that left arm and look over that left arm extended, or the left shoulder extended arm. All right, now let's have both knees in and roll all the way up. Soles your feet together, hands on toes, and then this is where I'm gonna pull myself forward for that additional stretch of that lower and upper back, mid back. And now I'm going to keep their hands on those ankles and I'm pressing on those inner thighs with a proud chest. Now extend now that right foot, taking that left, planting it flat on the other side, right elbow hooks on the back of that left knee. And switch. Now both legs long, big arm circles, diving for those toes. And we are done. Okay. Nice to see all of you. All right, have a good one. And